guess what day it is? It's my favorite day of the month. It's Stats Day, and this is a huge one. So I'm doing 3 videos this time for you for your viewing pleasure and your knowledge of the Morgantown and Montague County market. I am doing, because this is January, so I'm doing my month over month for December. I'm doing my quarter over quarter for fourth quarter, and drum roll, year over year for 2021, looking at 2020. So, that's a lot of information. So I'm doing 3 different ones, and I'm recording them this time, not doing them live, so you can kind of put them out there, and I can take my time and breathe a little bit, because, coming back from the holidays is tough, right? So this video happens to be for fourth quarter 2021 versus 2020. So going to get into this one here, and at the end I'm going to kind of expand on a theory that I have been talking about over the last couple of months. I looked into that a little bit more. So, but you know what? Let's do the numbers first, shall we? Because it's my favorite part. Okay, so single-family detached homes in 2020, there were 234 units sold with an average days on market of 56 and an average sales price of $345,515. Fast forward to quarter 4 of 2021, 232 sales, so a difference of 2 units. It's less than 1%, really no change there. They sold almost 36% faster with an average of 36 days on market. And this was surprising to me, but remember, these are smaller chunks. This is only a quarter. The sales price went down 9%. I think that's the largest drop I've seen in a comparison, whether it's month to month or quarter to quarter all year. But it went down to 314, 411. Still really good, still really strong, really not that big of a deal, but that's the way it is. I just say the numbers like I see them. I don't do anything else about them, just tell them like I see them. So single family attached units in 2020, there were 92 units sold, average of 47 days on market, average sales price of $190,302. Fourth quarter 2021, there were 98 units sold, which is a increase of 6.5%, with an average sales days on market of 25. So that is a 47% decrease. They sold 47% faster in 2021, and the sales price went up. You ready? 14%. 13.7 to be precise, but could we round up? It's the same thing. 14% to 216,329. Wowzers. So the townhouse category continues to just kind of blow my mind a little bit. And if the one that I dove into a little bit more was, remember we've been talking about how they're selling so much faster than single family homes, and everything is going fast. I mean, it's not that this is a slow moving market. I mean, everything's going fast, but that's a 47% drop, almost twice as fast as last year. And a few months ago, I kind of was putting 2 and 2 together, and I thought, there's a lot of new construction townhouses out there. I mean, my goodness, you cannot throw a frisbee in Montague County without hitting a townhouse that's being built. I mean, let's be honest, they are going up like gang fires. So I thought, and I mentioned this on at least 1 or 2 of my videos, that it seems to me that the reason why it comes into play, the new construction comes into play with days on market, is when a resale townhouse comes up and they list it with, say, White Diamond Realty, and we put it on the market. The day we put it on the MLS is when that clock starts ticking, and that's the day we start marketing it. So that days on market clock starts ticking as soon as we put it on the market and does not stop ticking until it goes under contract. Builders, new home builders, are different. So they do put their stuff on the MLS, yes, but they have inventory that doesn't exist yet. So they don't have all of their potential inventory on the MLS. White Diamond gets a listing, that's our inventory, we put it on the MLS. A new construction company or neighborhood, they have maybe a whole row of 10 townhomes that are available to purchase, even though they haven't started building yet, but they're not all on the MLS. They'll put 1 or 2 on there maybe just to kind of show what's on there. But that's it. So then when, Joe Homebuyer comes in and they put down a deposit and they put and they sign their name on the dotted line, then the builder puts it in the MLS and puts it in immediately as under contract. So it has like 0 days on the market. So that is where these numbers are getting skewed. And so when I was doing my research this time, I thought, well, I need to prove that pudding. So I took a look at the quarter four in 2020 as opposed to the quarter four in 2021. In 2020, of the 92 townhouses that sold, 11 of them were new construction. That's what? 10-ish%? I mean, I do math good here because I have a well here. Oh, don't tell my mother I just did that. I do math well here because I have a computer and a calculator that does the math for me. Here on the fly, not so much. So give it, around 10% of the units last year were new construction. Of the 98 this year, fourth quarter, 36 of them were new construction. So that's about a third. That's 3 times-ish, give or take, more new construction that are on here. And that is kind of proving these numbers in that why they're reflecting such a drastic change in time on market. And the reason why I'm pointing that out is because when I'm counseling somebody to sell their house, a lot of the research that I do, what I'm looking at value, I'm looking at all that stuff, but I'm also looking at days on market so we can get a realistic expectation of how long their property is going to sell. So if you are selling a resale townhouse, you want to take into consideration that yes, they are selling quickly, yes, it's a fast-moving market, but these numbers might be a little skewed because of how the new construction works. Okay? Hope that makes sense. Thank you for bearing with me. I'm so happy I got to tell you all that information. If you have any questions, if you want something more specific about your area, your zip code, maybe you're in a specific price range, you know what? Just might want to call these people right here, White Diamond Realty. Go to whitediamondrealty.net, info@whitediamondrealty.net, 276, oh my goodness, I can't remember my phone number now that I started saying it out loud, $14.99 I think, maybe. Oh, don't tell my mother that either. But who calls themselves? I never call myself. I push a button and then it makes the magic phone call for me. Anyway, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, LinkedIn, all that stuff. So Happy New Year, all you fabulous people out there. I hope you enjoyed your holidays. Call us if you have any questions. And yeah, that's it. Thanks for bearing with me. I love the numbers. They're so much fun. I'm such a geek. I'm sorry. Bye.